ladies and gentlemen, Alex Stooshinoff.
Looking for something to reach, and yet the point is simply to be. Like dragging fingers across a chain link fence. I repeat, Moths flock to me. to candle lights and frozen pipes. Never shown, but I'll pretend it's noon. Slipping through the cracks, back to morning's long past. Slipping through the cracks, back to morning's long past. Get up, get up. Oh, this has gotta stop. Get up, get up. Oh, this has gotta stop. Get up, get up. Oh, this has gotta stop. Get up, get up. Oh, this has gotta stop.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McQuaid, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquaid.com. Ultimo Euromoto. (204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon), 664-6640.
We're watching Strip Down's 198th episode. I'm sharing the stage with one of our own, Alex Stooshinoff, making his second appearance on the Strip Down set. Do you want to know some fun facts? Some Alex Stooshinoff fun facts? Last season, at the end of season 5, you were the second last episode. You and Optimistic. Season 6, you're the second last episode, playing solo. So taking the stage one more time. Finishing off a season, essentially. Next week we have 199 with Young Benjamins, which we've already taped in the past and we're in the process of editing. So this is like the last real live on-the-floor show for season 6. Is it an honor?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You almost didn't make it because you left back in February, and we weren't sure when in June you were coming back. So here you are.
I made it.
You made it,
made it.
just in time.
Safe and not really sound.
So you started with us about a year ago February, so what, February 2012. And in a matter of weeks, you worked your way up to audio engineer, and you started
like
mixing the bands.
4 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were our audio engineer all last season, up till the very end of season 5, then all fall here in season 6, and then where did you go? I mean, we briefly talked about this a couple weeks ago when you returned, but you were gone for a good 5 months. So where did
3.5.
Was it? Well,
Yeah.
it felt like 10. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It
I
was-
didn't come back and I left early. It was Costa Rica and Peru.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why Costa Rica and Peru? Just to get out of Saskatoon?
Yeah, it's like I don't really know. You just kind of like, I wasn't learning anything, nor was I growing as a person. And just like working full time, you get surrounded by people who are like living for the weekend.
Yeah.
And you just get miserable and then,
That's not where you want to be.
no,
No.
I want to be unemployed.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Mm-hmm.
So Costa Rica.
Yeah, that was to just like, I'd been there before,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to like get my feet wet into traveling because I thought like my perception of Peru was that it's going to be some like, I'm gonna get shot on the bus, you know, or I'll be the only like white person, you know what I mean? And then it didn't turn out to be that way at all.
Yep.
Yeah, Peru was like, it felt like traveling in Europe,
So
except for the mountains.
while you were gone, though, did you focus on music at all?
I bought a guitar in a town for like 320 soles. That's like 120 bucks.
Okay.
And I played music, but it's just like, as you can see, what I'm playing with. So I couldn't just acoustic guitar or anything.
Okay.
Although like I tweaked a lot of what I played this last 20 minutes.
Last year when you were on the stage with Optimistic, what exactly was that setup there? Because you used a lot of this stuff as well as a band.
Yeah, that was more of like a live thing with I guess like a lot more like jazz influence or happy music. It was weird. It was weird transitioning from writing for that to writing for this, because this is like, I actually wrote this live, and with the Optimistic stuff, it was like, I'm gonna loop my guitar 16 times on the computer and then get somebody to play it or that type of thing.
Taking a little bit different of a path as a musician, you started the show with a 20-minute song. 198 episodes in, I think the record so far was 12 minutes. So you shattered that tonight.
Wow.
Congratulations for that. There's an unofficial award, I guess, for that. But,
Thank you.
So when you sit down, I mean, what goes through your mind where you're like, hey, no, 20, 25 minutes, that's how I'm going to do this?
It became like a thing where, like, I started writing the songs in the hardest key possible on guitar just because I was frustrated with playing like key of C chords that are just like really easy. And so I stupidly played it in a difficult key, and then it became like, what else can I play in this key? And then so like that whole song was like, it was like mainly in B, and then it modulated F sharp like once or twice.
So much of this
Yeah.
show is talking about like lyrics and songs and influences. Does your music have influences, or is it just experimental? Like most people write songs about breakups and stuff. Like, was that first one about some angst-ridden moment of Alex Stooshinoff's life, or you just like?
Oh,
okay.
absolutely, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. No, it was like, the first one, yeah. I consider there to be 4 songs in there,
Okay.
and the first one was kind of just like existential rage, really, being frustrated with like, for example, just having a job.
Mhm.
Like you can't actually live without having a job. You can't. What are you supposed to go live off the land? But then you're still in governmental records. You got to pay tax if you know what I mean. So there was like a little bit of that going on, a lot of depression, and then like the line "moths," it's like "moths flock to me" was like the first part of the line, and like actually, I was like sitting on my couch, and the biggest moth I've ever seen flew up in the window. It just like kept hitting the window, and it was probably like that large. And that was kind of freaky.
And that turned into music, though.
It did, and also metaphors for hovering and
Hitting windows.
being stuck, not hitting windows.
No. I'm
No.
taking it too literal. This is why I don't write lyrics.
Yes.
I would have been like, that moth hit the window multiple times. That would have been a terrible song.
And then you get Noah to sing it with you.
Yeah.
That's the way to do
He
it.
would hit it on key, though. That's the difference
Oh.
between
Can
me
he
and my
sing?
7-year-old. He can sing great. He'll be on the show one day.
Excellent.
One day, 2012,
Excellent.
episode 346. I've booked him already. Yeah, I feel like we're getting off topic here.
Yes.
So, next song.
It's a song called Light Leaks. It's like I bought this MPC last year in July off of last year's audio engineer, and I decided to
Who's lost his audio engineer? I'm lost.
Ben?
Ben?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I tried to make an acoustic song on that. So I played I down to my guitar like crazy, and
So did this song have a great backstory as well? Some crazy moth hitting window influence?
no,
No.
it was nothing influenced this.
Nothing influenced it? No
that I can
rage?
think of. No rage, no.
No hating the day-to-day stroll.
No, this is like actually kind of happy.
You ready to do this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
tip your mic back up and
Sure.
take it away. Alex
do that.
Stooshinoff.
All natural things on Earth and how they interact is biodiversity. From the microscopic to the mighty, from the smallest body of water to the coldest, from underground to the highest ground. When biodiversity is rich, we can count on the natural world to produce the oxygen we breathe, filter and purify the water we drink, and grow the plants we rely on for food and medicine. Due to human activities, biodiversity is being lost faster than nature can replenish it. So let's do what we can to help preserve biodiversity. Create natural spaces and plant native species. Take part in a wildlife survey. Get out and experience Canada's amazing variety of wildlife. And that's just a start. To learn more about biodiversity and how you can help protect it, visit hww.ca.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345. You're watching Strip Down's 198th episode. This is kind of the unofficial, official last episode. The last one in the studio here. Anyways, as I mentioned before, we taped 199 a few months back with Bryn Chrysa's Young Benjamins. So that's going to end the season next week on 199. But here we are, 198, with one of our own, Alex Stooshinoff. I cut you off before. I feel bad. You wanted to talk more about the first song and its meaning. So the floor is yours, buddy. To recap, you were inspired at one point. There's 4 parts to it.
Yeah.
And a moth was hitting a window, and it was like the biggest moth you've ever seen, and that kind of got the ball rolling for one section.
Yeah, like it wasn't like as if it was like, oh man, there's just a moth hitting the window. It was like, I don't know, something about apparently like moths have some ability to hover.
Okay.
Like it's like a specific type of wing movement unique to moths, where they're the only like species that can actually hover that way. And so I kind of felt like that, hovering.
Okay.
Just wasting time. So that was like the first part. And then the next part is kind of just like, it's called Severed. And that's just being like detached from many things, including my body through psychedelics.
Okay.
Yes. And then I guess the other part would be the third part would be the breakup song. Yeah.
And
with
then
with crew member.
with crew member? It wasn't me. All right. We gave you your own mic this week, too. Last week we had to stand unusually close.
It was nice.
It really was. I thought it was going to be awkward, but it felt really natural. I don't know who's more disappointed this week, you or I, that you got your own mic. Anyways, you left. You're like, I need to go,
I don't
bro.
think I ever said that.
I need to go, bro. I need to ditch this one-horse town and see the world. And I was like, you go. You spread your wings and fly.
This is Curtis projecting his inner needs onto.
You fly, Alex Stooshinoff. You
Yeah.
spread your wings like the beautiful WR, and you fly,
Thank
Alex.
you. That's what I did.
I know you're all thinking it, but it wasn't me.
Just wait till our flashbacks. You'll realize.
Yeah.
That's why I left.
And then part 4.
Part 4 was it's called Balance, and that's about coming back. And actually, a lot of it has to do with remembering more so than anything else. Like there's like one part that's like, I'm still catching up to Candlelight and Frozen Pipes, and that's just like a play on a very important event in my life.
Okay.
And then yeah, I guess towards the end it's like kind of just about taking control and not hovering.
Not hovering. So
No.
as a artist, I got to ask, you have 4 5-minute sections of a 25-minute song. Why not break that up and just have them as independent songs? Why the...
They will
They will?
in recording.
Okay.
But as for like the live thing, it's like they're all same key. They all have the same things. I couldn't just like end one part and start another. It would just sound weird. Like there'd be no way for me to do that. And so it all just ended up blending together, and it became this like very cohesive thing, especially like cohesive writing wise. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Last year you handed me the official Optimistic disc.
Mm-hmm.
Gave it a couple listens to. It's pretty good. So what's the next solo disc? What is that going to look and sound like? Because I like the cover art of the last one too.
It was actually
really
my friend's
slick.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Is your friend's sister's art or your friend's sister?
No, my friend's sister is the subject of the photo.
Oh, okay.
It looks slightly like me,
Yeah.
just long hair.
Okay.
But yeah, this one I'm actually in the process of recording it.
Okay.
I went up to my cabin like last week to
Yeah,
start
that's
the
why
process.
you weren't here last week.
Exactly, and then I totally I don't know, ended up wasting my time just recording the same parts for like 7 hours. And just like trying to get it perfectly, and then I don't know.
Okay.
Just like different methods of doing the same thing instead of making decisions right off the bat.
You're probably not on a huge time crunch up there though either.
No,
So
definitely
you just
not.
have a cabin with a bunch of recording equipment in this.
No, I just took everything. Okay, yeah. So that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
And like the best view ever.
Nice.
But I got there at the worst possible time. There's like a fish fly bloom. So there's like hundreds of millions of fish flies flying around, and therefore thousands of seagulls.
Wow.
So I thought I couldn't record because the seagulls are louder than expected. Like you could actually hear them like very clearly in the middle of my recording room.
That's kind of fun though.
Yes. So
So credit to the seagulls.
yeah, that'll be featuring seagulls.
Feet seagulls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my rapper name to Seagulls, and I'll brag that I was on your album.
Sea skulls.
Sea Skulls. All right.
Gulls. Yeah, do it. Moths and seagulls, bro. I think I'm gonna call the project Moths.
Probably should.
Yeah, that's the plan, but not like in any way literal.
All right. Next song. You want to jump into it?
Yeah, this one's called The Wings, and I actually ended last episode with this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do it solo and pretend I can sing.
So is it better doing things solo?
Not this song.
Not this song? You're gonna try it anyways?
To disappoint all you viewers out there.
Well, they still have the last optimistic episode on their PVR, so
I hope not.
they're gonna compare it.
I hope not.
All right,
Cool.
ladies and gentlemen, Alex Stooshinoff.
I'll be waiting in the wings where the toss of the trees meet trees meet. I'll be waiting in the wings where the toss of the fade off of me, fade off of me, fade off of me, fade off of me, fade off of me.
And you take me, break me, make me want you. Ask me, I'll tell you, I'll show you what to do to fill my dreams.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McWade, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquade.com. Ultimo Euromoto. (204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345. You're watching Strip Down's 198th episode. This is pretty much it. We're wrapping up our 198th episode. Next week it's 199 with the Young Benjamins. That is it for season 6. So right now, if we're lucky enough to have some original crew members back. It's the end of the year. They're done school. They're back in the city, so we can't turn the cameras around. But if we could, we'd see a lot of original crew members from circa 2008 to 2011.
They always come back at the end.
Well, it's nice. It's like, come back and help out. They're gonna work. They're gonna operate the studio here while we bring the new class. It's like Saved by the Bell, the new class. So let's get everyone who's been helping out the season on. Alexa, Douglas, Dylan, Biz, Spenny. I don't know if we can get Jay on here or not. I think Jen can probably handle it. Let's get everybody on here, you guys. Yeah, you gonna tell people? Yeah, tell people to follow us. This is also new.
The new crew brought some new technology.
Speaking of Jay,
you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram now. What up? Hashtag StripDownSK.
so guys, highlights season 6. What do you guys remember most?
One Bad Son cake fight.
One
Bad Son.
cake fight. Panda corn.
Tar paper floor.
Tar paper. Tar paper, bro.
That was actually last season, but whatever. Who's counting?
It was still fun.
It was still fun. Brock Andrews and Halloween.
That was rad.
Right on.
Europe was better.
I was hoping Jay's in here because we've got some crew gifts for you guys. Jay? No Jay? Jay?
Is it Twitter?
There we go. Hey! No. Here you go, buddy. Let's hand them out. Grab one. Let's see if they're here tonight. Including everybody's.
This is the first plaque I've ever received. Is that exciting?
Could we get a shot of that? And that's actually for Davis. Davis isn't on here. Davis, get out here. Take your plaque.
Laura, but she's on camera 3. That's one you're looking right now. That's Laura.
Yeah.
You can't see her though.
Laura and Bryn are really the only two that made the transition between original and current.
Yeah.
I guess Biz. But
Oh, you guess?
Biz is timeless.
Yeah.
You know.
Forever.
Biz will be here long after the show ends. Where's Davis? There's your plaque, Davis. What else do we got here? We got a Jordan.
This one's yours, Stoosh, but your hands are full. So.
Yeah.
They ain't full, bro.
He said they ain't full, bro.
Never too full for
Dylan
Hey,
Evans.
nada, hombre.
There you go, bud. I feel like we went over Alexa.
Oh my god, look at this detail. I know, eh?
Spencer. Doug.
Can I just throw yours at the camera?
And Caitlin, who's not here tonight. But I don't know, on behalf of Jay and I, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
You know, we were a little worried when the original team started to move on.
Bits, yeah.
We were like, I don't know if we're ever going to find people as cool. And I don't know that we did, but you guys are still pretty cool. Okay, you guys have been awesome.
And to think I said that the cameras weren't just hot tonight.
You guys have been amazing. You kept the show going and I think improved it. We'll give them a compliment. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got a new set. We got a new feel, a new attitude. We're young and hip again. Some of us. But really, thank you so much for coming out and giving us your time and your talents each and every week here. 36 episodes for season 6. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
All the people at home are clapping right now. So thank you guys so much.
Thanks
You, Curtis.
Thanks, Curtis.
If anybody at home sees Caitlin, they can let her know. She's got one. She's got one here. So putting the season pretty much to an end. What do you want to do next season?
Roll out the mobile.
Roll out the mobile?
Yeah.
Do more on-location stuff?
Yeah, only on location stuff.
Only on-location stuff.
Yeah.
You want to say goodbye to the studio? You wanna
I'll
spread
be
our
okay
wings
with
and
that.
Fly?
Although we'd have to like find a food situation that was manageable.
A food?
Cause how are you supposed to take food? What do you do with the food?
Sure.
That's about it. Yeah.
If only pizza places delivered. Anyways, for the last time tonight, make sure you tune in next week. We finish the season with episode 199 featuring Young Benjamins, featuring Bryn Kreisa, who has been here since episode 1, takes the stage 198 episodes later. I know, right? That's what the viewers at home are doing right now, too.
This is
They're going
disbelief.
nuts. Disbelief. For the last time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Stooshinoff. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Take it away.
His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best.
I would have been like that moth, hit the window multiple times.